G'day guys, welcome to Deb for 1v1, and we have Shota, also known as Guerra del Alba, on the German team, who I'll be spectating up against Judkins on the Commonwealths, and we also have Handzy here.
Yes, indeed we do. I started my recording a little bit late, so if it works and it gets uploaded, it'll be a little bit late on my channel. I'm sorry about that. I'm not back in form with recording yet. But Judkins has started with an assault squad and 1, 2, 3, 4 riflemen. He started with 4 riflemen. What about Shota?
He has got a regular squad. It's one of the few players that do use a regular squad in Assault Squad 2, and he's sending the majority to the western point, maybe about 5 guys, and in the center he's sending the MG alone with 1 infantryman. That I think might be a mistake, and we see a nice grenade launch and really hitting the SMG guy over there, but the MG is looking in a decent position. In fact, it's actually in a position where not many of Judkins' troops can actually hit it.
Yeah, well, the regular squad is usually a good buy on this map just for that MG, but over on the western flag, we've got some very nice grenade wars going off right now. Shota gets shot in the back by a Commonwealth rifleman from Judkins, and Judkins is going to launch a grenade down the hill. It's nearly a 2-man kill, but it hits a tree, bounces back, and unfortunately, that is just a little bit of unluckiness there for Judkins. You've got to watch out for that trees. He's got the second assault squad up, as he always does. That machine gunner is currently pinning down people behind these sandbags. No aggression whatsoever to the eastern point from Judkins. Actually, as I said that, there's a whole assault squad going there. What's going on from Shota's point of view? Nice shot.
Now on the western point we have an assault squad coming down from Shota, reinforcing, and should be able to take the flag back from Judkins. But there was so many single insta-kills of rifles in that play there. It's quite interesting to see how powerful rifles are in AS2 compared to AS1, as we now see Shota moving on to the eastern, now maybe approaching the center also from the western point. Eastern point looks like Judkins has taken control of it, and we have another assault squad coming out from Shota. How about Judkins?
Well, we have another assault squad coming out from Judkins, so they obviously love their 3 assault squad starts, or he actually would start with the regular squad Shota, but they were just aggressive at the opposite points there, so obviously they were both looking in different directions. The Judkins was all for the eastern point, and the western point was all for Shota, but wow, Shota is really starting to push the middle right now.
Whoa. Very nice flanking. Attacking the middle is not usually a good idea from the middle, in fact, in this map, because usually there's a lot of guys in the sandbags able to shoot you before you get there, but attacking from the flank, so there's a weird angle of the hill which doesn't allow the center guys to actually shoot you, is probably the better option, as Shota just did there. And it looks like Judkins is coming up with another assault squad, but we have now a jeep, a Kubel jeep from Shota coming to the eastern point. As anything big coming from Judkins?
No, not yet. I'm tipping he'll buy the Orlican and the 2-pounder as he usually does. I'm just waiting to call it out at the moment. But that Jeep from Shota is a really, really nice addition. And I'm just wondering, I've just been trying to think of ways of how you can counter that. And I don't know, it's kind of pretty tough to really counter it, because you need to keep up the infantry spam, and then bang, a Jeep comes out. And there's another assault squad, I believe, from Judkins. No, it's the Black Watch, so I'm sure the Orlican will come in a minute, as he's slowly trying to get a foothold back in the center flag, and he's just done that with a very nice grenade kill there, and the Jeep heads towards the middle. Anything else from Shota Strat? Not
yet. We see now the western point going towards Judkins. There isn't too much of Shota's troops coming. In the center point, though, there's a full assault squad coming in with the support of the Kubel, and just want to say that tactic of the Jeep coming up at about probably the 2nd or 3rd buy is a really good one, in my opinion. It's different to the team games, as you don't buy a Jeep at the start, as you need the infantry to contest the 3 flags. But in a 1v1, maybe as a second buy, or maybe the third squad, you get a Jeep, and you can probably really dominate 1 flag quite easily.
Yeah, definitely. As you know, that with Judkins, obviously, he's very, very strict with his 3 assault squads, then the Black Watch, then the Orlican. It's a very, very nice buy lineup that he has, as he's just bought another assault squad, so to make that number 4. But it's a very, very nice lineup that he has. But unfortunately, with the Jeep, he's really got nothing to take it out with. The Orlican is about to start shooting on it, though, and I'm about to be corrected when Judkins puts it down, and there you go, it comes into view. And the Jeep is now no longer in action. The middle is currently to Shota. It's 8-1 in favour of Judkins. And the eastern flag looks like it's going to cop an assault very, very soon. There's another assault squad moving in here from Judkins at the moment. And what else is going on Shota's side strat?
Nothing so far, so I'm guessing a lot of banking, and we do have a buy now of the Lux kind. and proving that Judkins does buy a 2-pounder as a second buy after the Olicon. This might not survive that long. Is that 2-pounder out already?
Yeah, that 2-pounder's out. I called the Olicon before whilst you were speaking, and I also just called the 2-pounder. Yeah, as soon as you said that 2-pounder buy from Judkins, as we know, bang, it was straight away. It was almost as if he was listening to you and waiting for that Lux to happen just so he could buy that 2-pounder. So very, very predictable play from both players here. I hope that those that are competing in the tournament are watching with a very, very keen eye and seeing ways that they can easily outmaneuver their opponent. The middle is currently being capped by Judkins. The eastern flag is getting a bit of a skirmish, and the western flag is completely dominated by the Commonwealth force of Judkins. That Lux is going to have to be very, very lucky. The 2-pounder's moving around on the hills behind the back flag. Has he got anything else?
No, I'm just waiting for that 2-pounder to fire. If Shotter can just get to the riverway, he'll probably be safe. This is quite a unique feature in the map, Deb. Oh no, there goes the fire. It's tracked now, it's definitely dead, but if he could get in the riverway, he could potentially be safe because the angle is so steep the 2-pounder won't be able to hit it in the riverway. But there goes the Lux, and he's got another assault squad coming by, and this is working very well versus Shotter because, wow, it's still glitched and alive, but it can't turn its turret. But yeah, basically the 2-pounder Olicon is a very good buy versus Shotter, as he's just buying assault squads now and not really buying any Panzer III counter, and we saw this in the other game, and he's still doing the same thing. Some players just don't really change in their game style no matter what happens.
Yeah, see, what happened last game is when he eventually got the Panzer III, there was already an M4A4 from Judkins, which pretty much ended the game. And I think the exact same thing is going to happen here, just because I can see Shotter is spamming out those assault squads, and she's got exactly the same feel. I think Shotter's probably going to have to change up his tactics if he's going to want to beat Judkins. But yeah, the Orlican's now cutting through that Brandenburger squad, and that's not what you want. You do not want your Brandenburgers dying to an AA cannon. Geez, that's got to hurt. The 2 ones with the Panzerfaust down as well.
There goes the MG34.
Man, I think Shotter's going to be in for another tough game. Yeah,
it doesn't look good for him at all. In fact, this map is quite unique with the openness, where I think the emplacement play is actually better on this map than any other map, and Shotter will be in really difficulty to really take them out. Maybe even an N buy would be actually good on this map. An N plus maybe a Brandenburger bait, or an N and even a Pack 40 on this map would be a good bait for the M4 Sherman to try to take out the N. I think the SPGs are awesome on this map, maybe even a Stir when it comes out.
Yeah, now a Star will definitely be the Star.
I think it's Star.
Will definitely be the definitely the preferred buys. The Cromwell also 4 minutes away, so they could have a little bit of a Cromwell versus Stu or Star, or however you want to pronounce it. But it's 19 or 20 to 1 as it just ticks up. 19-point lead to Judkins, and it looks like he's got some Anzacs. He split them. He went to the eastern and western, 4 apiece or 5 apiece, I think actually. And there's the P3 from Shotter.
And possibly an M4 Sherman coming up very soon, I'm guessing, from Judkins, as the 2-pounder is probably running away, so the Olicon may be running away into cover, as this P3 is not really useful right now it's useful, I suppose, just to make the Olicon the 2-pounder walk away, which will now allow Shotter's infantry to come in now. He's starting to throw his grenades and marker, but there's quite a few guys of Judkins hiding behind the rocks there, and where the P3 can't actually fire down on, and there's an EM grenade launcher as well. So really Shotter has got nothing coming down to the center other than just maybe 2 or 3 infantry, and he may not be able to take it back with just the P3. Is anything else coming up from Judkins?
I know the M4A4 has not come up yet. He went another assault squad, I believe, so he's cut himself back an extra 100 MP, so that Sherman is 440 MP, so he's got to wait another 100 MP payback. Yes, the assault riflemen are actually coming up behind Shotter here, so he might be able to maybe sneak in a Piat. Maybe that's what he's going for. But the Orlican and 2-pounder, as you said, did split. They ran away as soon as they heard the P3. They started moving, and beautiful Piat work from Judkins. That is definitely probably going to win in the game right there, that Piat.
You don't want to be camping tanks just above or near that hill, because you quite easily rocket infantry, especially versus UK. A Piat can shoot at all angles, and it's a sitting duck. It was doing nothing up there too. It was just denying the leak on the 2-pounder, which he could have done from a bit further back, where the Piat couldn't have shot him. You see Judkins here, different to the other game though, he's pressuring, but it could be because of the map. This dead map is quite small, which really allows for big swings. When you hold one area, you can quite easily start to switch your gameplay in terms of where you're going to attack quite easily to the center or to the left-hand side.
Yeah, definitely. The dead map is definitely a bit of a swing, as in momentum can swing very, very quickly. Jutska has lost control of that far eastern point and currently is using the Orlican beautifully, raining down AA shells on the center, and I think it's just a matter of time. I think Shotter's just going to be delaying the inevitable here. He went with the same build. The Jeep is a very, very strong build, but he needs that Panzer III earlier. He really should skip out that looks and go for that Panzer III, because the Orlican and 2-pounder, the 2-pounder is so cheap. The 2-pounder is 135. It's cheaper than the Orlican, so even if the Lux does come out first, he can buy the 2-pounder first, which is really, really a scary, scary thought when you think of the Commonwealth.
Indeed. It looks like the spam may have just won in the center and also the eastern point there. And once you get to the riverway, as I've said many times, really you're quite safe from those emplacements at the top. So if Shotter can get to the riverway now, I think maybe on the left-hand side or the eastern point, he can get his infantry down from that way and maybe not get killed by the Orlikon. But I think that the Orlikon can actually shoot down there. Can it actually shoot down at the center from that area there, Handzy?
Yes, the
right
Orlican has definitely got a bit of elevation on it, so it can shoot down into the center, as we're currently seeing. An SAS marksman squad, so the M4A4 is not coming, and I guess that at the moment, Judska is running the game at the moment. He's really going to decide when he makes what buys, and Shotter is completely on the back foot, as the middle is currently under the Commonwealth control once again. He's going to need a miracle here to really hang on into this game. Is Judska doing a smart thing? Battlefield awareness. What I love in this game is people seeing the tanks and finishing them off. Beautiful work there from Judska that can no longer be repaired. The 2-pounders in the backfield. The Orlicans are now moving on a bit of a run again. I hear a Luke's. Why is he going on a Luke's run?
What's going on? I don't know. This is classic Shuttle play. Basically, I think it's the game style. Some players are very set in their gameplay and style. He really just throws the kitchen sink at you and tries to just skillfully just outplay the enemy with bad units, in my opinion. As a 2-pounder, easy kill. He's charging straight in there, just suiciding in. I'm not sure what he was trying to achieve. I'm just pretty sure that's just the type of player style that he is. He just... yeah, it's not the best play in my opinion. Definitely should be buying something like a H or maybe even a G. Wow, a Nibble's on the field now, so he's spent 4 special points. Nice buy, yeah, especially versus emplacements. We'll be able to take out the Orlikon and the 2-pounder. Now going an assault squad. It's 37-1. Not much longer to go. Has Judkins got any vehicle yet, or any sort of thing that can kill a medium tank?
No, he hasn't bought anything for a very, very long time. Actually, as I said that, he just pumped out more Anzacs, so he's going to have a lot of MP. Any last-minute charge that Shotter is trying to conjure up is just going to be swatted away by the Commonwealth fly SWAT, I guess, at the moment, of the Orlican 2-pounder combination. The 222 can't work, the Lukes can't work, as we just saw. Infantry's not going to work either, obviously, because the Orlican. The Nebel is a very, very good buy, but he needs to get really, really lucky and take out that Orlican first time, and unfortunately for Shotter, it's 41-1. He trails by 40 points. He's trying to micro the middle, but he throws a grenade and he gets cut down by the AA. It's really not going to work for him at the moment, and I think Judska's just going to tick up to 50.
Indeed, he's just spamming the assault squads. There's another assault squad as we speak coming down to the center. Probably going to just run into the Orlikon once again. The Nebel, actually thought about it a bit more. Maybe not the best buy. I think the Ster would have been a better buy where it can take out the Orlikon 2-pounder with really pinpoint accuracy. The Nebel, I think it's probably better when you are defending a point where you have swarms of infantry coming in one blow. But right now, Judkins is the one who's spread out all around the map in little pieces of cover everywhere. So a Nebel won't be able to get the concentration of fire that it needs.
Yeah, definitely. The Nebel would be better in Judska's hand at the moment, but there we go. The Nebel firing once again. He finally got that Orlican. If he got it the first time, it would have been a better buy. But, yeah, it's done some damage on the Lukes as well. So that means that he can micro the middle. He's got 4 points to save himself, Shotter, and 4 points to make the game longer. Judska has just bought another assault squad. He's got Anzac Spreader out the middle. I think that'll be GG. I don't think that Shotta is going to be able to use his micro to capture the middle for himself at the moment, unless he makes a, I guess, all-out charge on the western point. No, Judkins just spamming out assault infantry now. I really don't think that he's going to be able to capture the center point now.
No, it's the final battle for Shotta. He's got one assault squad, only one assault squad to do this, and the first grenade hits a tree, and basically 2 grenades manages to land on the same troop. But now he's really just got 5 guys to work with to take over the center, versus perhaps maybe 12 guys all in spread out positions. I don't see this happening, and that's definitely a GG.
Definitely GG. Well played.